Welcome back to the Elanix AI YouTube channel. We help you save time, save money, and avoid the headache with our AI system. In today's video, I'll be going over 6 DeepSeek tips that are going to help you supercharge your work. Currently, I'm on the Elanix AI homepage, and under the Learn tab, you can find all of our helpful resources, including the document we're going to be looking at today. Over here, our latest entry, DeepSeek tips to supercharge your work. Number one, I'm going to get straight into it, okay? Activate deep think mode for next level logic. So under the UI where you usually type in your prompt, you'll see there's two buttons over there, deep think R1 and search, right? And a lot of people, they don't really know, they don't look into it, they don't use it. And if you click on the deep think button, it's going to enable advanced reasoning. And why that's basically so useful is we use it for solving strategic problems, as the LLM is going to take a little bit longer to think through the problem, think sequentially, and try and solve it to the best of its ability. And that does beat a flat out prompt that you would normally do, because now that you really are focusing on the problem solving aspect and the actual thinking, critical thinking, analytical thinking. All right, so this is super helpful for when you're working with those tough challenges and you really want to get some good stuff. Then the search button, it enables the large language model to actually browse the internet to get some of its information and sources. That is incredibly useful to get accurate real-time results. It's very important, especially when we do our AI market studies and our market reports. We need to get the latest articles, the latest reports in, and by clicking on the search button, you enable DeepSeek to get a hold of things that were posted maybe 5 minutes ago that wouldn't have included in your answer if you didn't switch that on. So number two, commanding the tone. This is once again very useful. So explain this like I'm a beginner, make it sound like a TED talk, keep it fun and engaging. By commanding the tone and controlling the way the large language model is communicating with you, you can use that to do some pretty interesting things like draft up a website copy or draft up an email, right? So commanding the tone, something you always want to do. Compare X versus Y, instant decision making. So here's an example prompt: compare Apple versus Microsoft in a simple table. This is awesome for building PowerPoint presentations, brochures, whatever the case may be, because when DeepSeek gives you a table in the output section, you can copy that entire table and paste it into a Canva document and create a beautiful PDF from a prompt. So it really is amazing if you're going to be using it for any type of research. That's just a killer prompt, right? Number four, tell me 3 surprising facts. This is a very fast and easy way to get some pretty unique information that some people might miss. So 3 mind-blowing facts about AI in 2024, and it's going to give you that, right? So this is always a nice little trick I like to keep in my repertoire of DeepSeek prompts. Tell me 3 surprising facts about anything you're researching, and we'll go on from there. Number five, continue writing magic for writer's block. I think this is one of the biggest advantages of large language models and this whole AI technology coming in is before, right? I know a lot of people, when they begin learning AI, a lot of my clients, when they first start out, they think about it almost like a Google search. But with this number five, it's showing you how different it is, because with what you can do with an LLM is start writing out your email or your letter or your essay or your project, or you can start out writing some sort of script, and you just have to write, continue writing. Wherever you get stuck, if you will take over, the large language model will take over for you. That is a huge game changer. With Google search, for example, you can't do something like that. You can't write out a product description and then say continue. Google's not going to know what to do with that. So maybe Gemini, but not the Google search. Continue writing, super helpful. Number six, save your threads. Keep your chats organized. I've included an image of the UI just so you know exactly what I'm talking about. You can create separate chats with separate memory threads. DeepSeek remembers the entire chat you had with, but as soon as you go to a new chat, it doesn't keep the memory, right? Which is a little bit different to what we see with ChatGPT. But this allows you to have a very organized chat list of the different subjects that you talk to DeepSeek about, which is pretty cool. And in the final words, you do not need to be a tech wizard. Elanix AI, we've built this channel so far on bringing you high value information in a way that's palatable for beginners and people that aren't tech savvy or developers. And that's one of the greatest powers of AI, is it's the power of extraction, making something more simple. And I like to think about it like how people drive cars. There's millions of drivers on the road, but most of them don't understand how the engine works, how the brake works, how the transmission works, because they don't need to. So it's exactly the same thing. DeepSeek is an ultra intelligent co-pilot, but only if you tell it where to go. With these six simple hacks, you unlock the full power of AI without needing to understand how it works under the hood. Try one now and thank us later. And yeah, that's really it for today's video, sharing you those 6 little tips. And I really do hope you take them on board. Try one of them. And if you want to learn more, visit the Elanix AI website. We have blogs, we have tutorials, demos, etc. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was educational, and I'll see you in the next one.